Spend less time in the laundry room and more time doing the things you love. Introducing the Samsung Smart Top Load Laundry Pair, now available at Lowe's. The washer's large capacity means you can fit more in every load. Plus, its super speed setting washes a full load in only 28 minutes. Shop the smart washer that will streamline laundry day, backed by Lowe's Price Promise. Based on using super speed on a normal cycle with an 8-pound load. Terms apply. See Lowe's.com/price promise for details. U.S. only.
$20 million, $19 million, $6 million. These are all awards recovered for clients of Phillips Law Firm. To win big, you have to fight big. And Phillips Law has been fighting the too-big-to-fail insurance industry for decades. Not every case will have a multi-million-dollar outcome, but Phillips Law will fight just as hard to recover the outcome you deserve. If you or a loved one has been injured in a car accident or on the job, call or click today at 1-800-JUSTICE or visit justiceforyou.com.
Hey, this is BJ. Thanks for listening to our show's podcast. If you're a fan of all things geeky, you should check out my other podcast, BJ Shea's Geek Nation. We have new episodes every day, and you can check it out at bjgeeknation.com.
Your home is going into foreclosure and you feel like a financial wreck. You don't know where to turn for accurate information. I'm bankruptcy attorney Travis Gagne. Let's talk about some legal options. If we work quickly, we can propose a plan to save your home, modify the loan, or in many cases even eliminate your second mortgage. The consultation is free. I've helped hundreds of people just like you make informed decisions about whether to save their home or exit it on a reasonable, organized timeline. The chapter you choose sets the tone for the next chapter of your life. Please contact me today at choosetherightchapter.com. That's choosetherightchapter.com.
99.9 KISW, the Rock of Seattle. This week's Loud and Local Band of the Week, it's College Radio.
It's so hard to explain, so I just say I used to get messed up till I could barely breathe. I used to get messed up until I couldn't speak. I used to get messed up like you would not believe. I used to get messed up, I used to get messed up.
It's our Loud and Local Band of the Week, College Radio. You want to find out where to get their music?
Brand new EP, get it now. It's called I Used to Get Messed Up. Nice pop punk vibe to this band. At first I was like, I'm sure Danny would like them, but it turns out Danny not only likes them, but he knows them.
Yeah, shout out to my man Gordon. We did a quarantine cover earlier in the year, and College Radio is pop punk greatness.
And if you love local music greatness, tune in Sunday nights here on The Rock. 8 o'clock, we give you 2 solid hours on Sunday nights. All music from the Pacific Northwest. Great bands like College Radio.
Happy Friday, everyone. Happy Blue Friday.
Happy Rave Green Friday, kind of.
Exactly.
Yeah, man.
Go Hawks. Go Hawks. Go Sounders.
Damn, Danny, when's the Sounders action?
Tomorrow, 5 o'clock.
Woo! On Fox.
On Fox. And that's 5 p.m., right?
Yes.
Okay. Well, sometimes,
5 a.m. you think they're going to play?
Well, no, never mind. Those are all like all the weird...
It's the MLS. It's not like, all
it's
the
not the Premier League or any of that
right.
stuff. Yeah.
It's not the World Cup.
Yeah, they're not going to another country to play cricket.
I had a brain fart.
Okay.
Whoops. Let's get to our contestant today. We've got Ryan in Des Moines. Ryan, are you there?
I am.
Excellent. All right, Steve, get out of here. For those playing at home, Ryan will have 60 seconds to answer 10 questions. Ryan, you can pass all you want, but you will only have 3 guesses per question. Are you ready?
Let's do this.
Which Olympic swimmer has won 23 gold medals, the most for one person ever?
Michael Phelps.
Yes. New Year's Eve lands on what day of the week this year?
Thursday.
Yes. The Game Boy was first launched in Japan in what late 80s year?
87, 88, 89.
89, yes. What European country celebrates its National Day on the 14th of July?
Pass.
What year of the early 90s did Larry Bird retire?
92, 93, 94.
92, yes. Lust for Life was the second solo album from which punk icon?
Pass.
Fennec and Arctic are breeds of what animal?
Say that again.
Fennec and Arctic are breeds of what animal?
Walrus?
No.
Whale.
No.
Turtle.
No. What are the two highest valued letters in Scrabble?
S and Z.
No.
Z and J.
No. Ah, 1, 2, 3, 4 correct.
Well,
Yep, you got half credit on that one, but we don't do halvesies on this show.
oh, we don't.
No, we do not.
That's too bad. Mm-hmm. So he got 4.5.
No, he got 4 because we don't do the half.
I feel like
just
we
said that.
should.
That was better than last time. Last time I got 3, but
Oh, all
Oh,
right.
look at that. It's improvement.
Ryan, you're getting better and better, buddy.
And eventually you'll get 5 and then 6 and maybe someday that perfect 10.
All right. Not a
Steve,
progressive overload for him. Huh?
are you ready?
Oh, I guess you are.
Nice.
Okay.
Which Olympic swimmer has won 23 gold
Michael
medals?
Phelps.
Yes. New Year's Eve lands on what day of the week this year?
Oh, crap. I'm going to say Friday.
No.
Thursday.
Yes. The Game Boy was first launched in Japan in what late 80s year?
88.
No.
89.
Yes. What European country celebrates its National Day on the 14th of July?
England.
No.
Italy.
No.
France.
Yes.
Nice.
What year of the early 90s did Larry Bird retire?
He retired in 1992.
Yes. Lust for Life was the second studio album.
Pop.
Yes. Fennec and Arctic are breeds of what animal?
Monkeys.
No.
Bears.
No.
Pandas.
No.
Panda, panda.
What are the
Panda,
two
panda.
highest valued letters in Scrabble?
Oh, F and U.
No.
Q and X.
No.
Q and Z.
Yes.
Nice job.
Why were the 1916 Olympic Games canceled?
Because hostage crisis.
No.
Chlamydia.
No. Chlamydia.
The chlamydia crisis.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. You win. 7-4. Woo! Sorry, Ryan.
Sorry about that, Ryan.
Take care, Ryan.
There he goes. There goes Ryan.
Now I said 1916.
1916.
Oh, yeah, that was the 70s, wasn't it? The hostage thing.
I think it was the Iran hostage crisis.
Yeah.
Was a little bit later. I thought maybe you heard me
This
as saying
wasn't
the
the
60s.
this wasn't the big one, Steve. But it started the big. It was the beginning of the big one.
War?
Yeah.
World War One.
Yes.
Good job, buddy.
Also known as the Great War.
Yeah.
I would have accepted either.
I thought it was more of a mediocre war, but you know.
Mediocre.
I think that was the war where they had the Great Christmas Armistice. On Christmas Day, the British troops and the German troops stopped fighting and hung out with each other. On Christmas Day, I think that happened,
Maybe.
which was like quite amazing when you think about the fact that, I mean, it was brutal. But they thought, on Christmas Day, the troops just decided to do it themselves. Because a lot of times, the troops are not responsible for what they've got to do in war. It's always the mucky mucks making the decisions. And
That's a good
if
point on that one.
I think I'm right about
That
that.
sounds about right. And I don't think it was World War II on that one, but yeah.
It was World War. Yeah, it was definitely World War I. I just don't. If it happened, I think it was World War I.
Fennec and Arctic are breeds of what animal? Anyone want to fashion a guess?
Vicky?
Fox.
Foxes.
Good job. Oh man, I should know that from Magic the Gathering.
Yeah. But you don't, so whatever.
Well, Vicky wins.
Well, so does Steve. Congrats, Steve.
Thank you.
Yeah. We had a little bit of a passing, unfortunately, and it just seems like every time somebody passes away in 2020, we just think, oh my God, it's horrible. But look, I mean, every year does have, people that we lose in the world of entertainment. And the name Tommy Tiny Lister, I don't know if Vicky or Danny are going to really know this guy, but Steve, but you, Rev, and myself definitely know him.
Probably for different reasons, though. I think
You're right.
everybody knows him for Friday, as
Yeah.
Debo.
There's one of two things you can know him for, and more people know him for Debo.
Right.
Yeah, he was 62 years old, by the way, that Tommy Tiny passed away. And yes, he was known as Debo, but also for us Fifth Element fans, he was the president.
Oh, that's right.
Yeah.
He was also in The Dark Knight as well.
Yeah, that's where I know him from.
Yeah, you know him by face.
Yeah.
You know, us wrestling
I
fans.
I don't remember him in The Dark Knight. Oh, I'm going to have to go back and look.
He was one of the prisoners on the ship when the Joker's like, okay, well, who's going to blow up what ship? Like, ferry.
He's the one that throws it off.
And he was
Yeah.
the prisoner that's like, give it to me.
Oh, really? That's him?
Yep, he throws it off.
Totally did not recognize him. That's really wild. I didn't even realize that was him.
And as wrestling fans, we know him from No Holds Barred.
Hell yes.
He played Zeus. And the funny part was it was a movie with Hulk Hogan in it, and they had like a battle. It was a wrestling-based movie.
Oh, nice.
But so Vince McMahon's like, a great way to promote this film would be is we actually turn him into a professional wrestler. So they then made him into an actual wrestler. So he was wrestling at like SummerSlam. He was terrible. It showed that he didn't want to be a wrestler, but he got good money for it. Like apparently the story was that he didn't want to do it because he's like, I'm an actor. I'm not a wrestler. I don't want to do this. And then Vince is like, well, I've already wired $56,000 into your account. So if you don't want to be a wrestler, then send me back that money. And he's like, well, that's a lot of money. So so then he wrestled for a while because Vince was paying him a buttload of money.
Wow. I didn't know that about. I didn't know that at all.
It was really bad.
Well, it just goes to show you that just because you're a big guy doesn't mean you can wrestle.
Right. But I mean, we still love him. I mean, looking back, I think of him fondly because that movie was just so iconic. It was so bad, but it was great.
It really, really was.
Yeah.
Yeah, and I have fond thoughts of him from A Fifth Element because his portrayal of the president of the galaxy or whatever the heck it was.
Yeah, right.
Was so good. I mean, he was just like so fed up because it was such a farce, everything going on, and everything's about to come to an end, and he's just like, can somebody just please fix this? But this is pretty much his whole attitude.
The weird part was I just saw him. He was I think it was like a Monday Night Football piece, or he was sitting down and talking with Deebo Samuel from the 49ers, like just a few days ago. So
that's pretty cool. He's Deebo talking to Deebo.
Yeah, it was a cool little piece, but I was just like, just a couple days later, and then you get this news that he passed away.
I don't have any information about how he passed away, but 62 is not. It's not old, so I mean, there's no way that. I mean, I don't know what his life was like as far as health wise, but it's just some sad news. Again, Tommy Tiny Lister passed away at 62 years old yesterday. It is time for Listeners on the Loose. You pick the topic, you guide the show. 206-421-ROCK. Text us at 77999. We'll take your calls. We'll take your texts at 919 on the Rock.
BJ and Migs, mornings on the Rock, 99.9 KISW.
99.9 KISW, the Rock of Seattle. It's Listeners on the Loose. You pick the topic, you guide the show. Brought to you by Hand and Stone Massage and Facial Spa. It is simple. You call us at 206-421-ROCK. You can also text us at 77999. But if you're on the air, do remember Steve has a rule.
And that's to show some energy and bring it. Otherwise, we're going to have to gong you. And then say goodbye.
Goodbye, old friend.
206-421-ROCK. Text us at 77999. Let's go to AJ in Tacoma. AJ, you are on the Rock.
Howdy.
Howdy, AJ. Welcome to the show. What you got, buddy?
I thought was wondering if you guys had already talked about it, but Rev already said it, about the new Lifetime thing with Colonel Sanders.
Yes. This is nuts, man. It is a 15-minute mini movie, which is happening this weekend, where Mario Lopez plays a sexy version of Kentucky Fried Chicken's Colonel Sanders. We've got the video up on the BJ and Migs page of KISW.com. Here's a little sample of what they call a recipe for seduction.
What the hell are you doing?
A Lifetime original mini movie.
You don't answer my proposal, and now you're not answering my call.
I think I'm falling for the new chef.
Jessica is falling for Harlan.
The cook? Leave Jessica alone and skip town.
He has a secret recipe that's going to change the world.
Spare me. We all have our secrets. If you marry my daughter, I promise there'll be more long weekends in your future.
Mom, I have to tell you something.
We have a problem. Secret's out, chicken man. I'll take care of this. You're ruining everything!
Just kill him already!
Who the hell are you? Harlan Sanders, the new chef.
Mario Lopez is Colonel Sanders in a recipe for seduction.
You gotta be kidding me.
This is fantastic.
KFC are having fun with everything that they do.
Yes, they are.
Didn't they were the ones that had at the big, I think it was at EDC, that big techno rave festival. They had Colonel Sanders as a DJ.
Yes.
And he did like a 5-minute set and infuriated everybody there, which is hilarious.
Yeah, they made Crocs with chicken drumsticks on the Crocs. They're just doing all sorts of stuff, and congratulations to them, man. I mean, they're having a lot of fun during this whole COVID situation, which is what we need. They're presenting us a lot of fun.
I mean, it's only 15 minutes long. I guess I'll watch it. And it's, I mean,
Well, just tell your wife it's a Lifetime movie, then you'll get to watch
exactly.
it. Yeah. It does sound like pretty much every one that she'd watch anyway, so what the heck?
And then you have to get some fried chicken to watch while eat while you're watching.
Yeah, that'll go over.
Have you seen the new commercial where the Frosty Snowman KFC Sanders is melting, trying to give them their food?
Oh, no.
Oh, yeah, it's pretty sweet.
Do you like it because the snowman's melting and you hate snowmen?
That's probably what it is. Yeah.
Here we go. With this.
I like fried chicken.
Yes, that's what it is. So let's go to Don and Shelton as listeners on the loose. 206-421-ROCK. Text us at 77999. Dawn, you are on the Rock.
Good morning.
Good morning,
I
Dawn.
think there should be an initiative with all these silly initiatives that they have. I think there should be an initiative that flat earthers cannot sing along to Fat Bottomed Girls by Queen.
Well, that's a very interesting initiative. I have to
How
say,
much
it's
pot
probably
did you smoke this morning there, Don?
It's probably the best.
But it's a idea.
Oh, it's a idea. Yeah, I see what you mean because you know what? It couldn't be possible if everything was flat.
That's exactly right. We can extend it to Round and Round by Rat.
Yeah.
I mean, there's so many songs we could add to the initiative. I mean, I don't care who uses what bathroom, but I do care about music.
Okay. Well, you know what? Everybody's got.
This is a stoner conversation.
Yeah. Everybody picks their own fight. Isn't that really the story of our life?
BJ, tomatoes are a fruit. Does that mean we should have an initiative that says that ketchup is a smoothie?
Ooh.
Sure.
That's a bright idea.
See, look at all the initiatives we could have.
Yeah, you're right. I mean, at this point, with the way the initiative process seems to go for a lot of people, we sure as heck couldn't hurt ourselves with this. I mean, a lot of
That's
folks.
exactly right.
A lot of folks think they've wasted their time with all the other initiatives. At least this one, we could have fun doing it.
I mean, we should change.
That's exactly right.
We should change the name of limes. I mean, we call oranges orange. Why aren't limes just called greens?
Greens.
Yeah.
Can I have some greens, please?
There you go.
Lemons would be yellows.
Yeah.
Let me have
Steve,
some
you're really
yellows.
good at this.
Thanks,
Yeah.
man.
Yeah.
Apples would be red.
Leaves could be green.
Yeah. So,
well, have a good day.
Yeah, have a good day, Don. I feel like that's where we're going. There's just not enough. Unfortunately, we don't have. We just don't have enough pot in our system to continue the conversation.
Someone dies in a living room. Should we still call it a living room?
Wow. This is borderline pot conversation dad jokes.
Yes.
There's a fine line between the two, Stephen. You are dancing on it, my friend.
Life is unfair to everyone. Doesn't that mean that life is actually fair?
Ooh. Where are you getting all this?
Website Stoner Thoughts.
I was like, these are really good, man.
It's just like, wow, he's really coming up with some good stuff.
Right? I'm not that quick.
All right.
Yeah. If you get scared half to death twice, doesn't that mean you die?
No, you're just a quarter alive.
Yeah.
Math.
He's right. Actually, Rev wins that one.
All right, fine. I didn't say all these are good ones.
Rev, here's the problem. You're not supposed to know math when you're stoned, so that you wouldn't be able to figure it out.
my bad. Sorry.
All right, Rev, if you drop soap on the floor, is the floor clean or is the soap dirty?
Ooh.
That's a good one.
And what does water taste like?
Water?
I know, Steve. Yeah.
Who decided the alphabet was in alphabetical order?
The Greeks.
Yeah, actually, Rev's right.
Damn it, Rev, you wouldn't be fun to be stoned with.
I just found out, you know what, though? I'm tripping. I found out that gamma in Greek is the letter Y, which is the weirdest thing ever. You got alpha, beta, gamma, a delta. Don't forget delta, too. Alpha, beta, delta, gamma, right?
Oh, okay. You mean the symbol.
The symbol's a Y. Yeah. Well, I've been watching Star Trek for the longest time, and they talk about the quadrants of our galaxy, and I don't know if real scientists are doing the same thing where they have our galaxy in four spaces like that. But I'm like, where's the C quadrant? And, and then what is this Y? Where the hell did that fit in? Didn't know that was gamma.
No, you're wrong.
I'm
looking online right now. Maybe it's the lowercase. Okay.
It depends on which Greek alphabet you're looking at.
Okay, yeah, you're right. You're right.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so
the lowercase is a Y.
Yeah,
the
it's
uppercase looks like some weird R.
Yeah, it looks like one of
undercase R.
Yeah,
there it is.
I need weed.
So gamma comes before delta. I didn't realize that. Oh, okay. So it's alpha, beta, gamma, delta.
Oh, this one. Why do we park on a parkway and why do we drive on a parkway and park in a driveway?
That's an old one. Yeah, I got that. There's some comedian used to do that.
All right. Is the color orange called orange because the oranges are orange, or is an orange called an orange because the color is orange?
Oranges were named after the color.
Oh, you knew that?
Yeah.
Really? Because I feel like oranges have been around longer than the color has been around.
They were called something else at that point.
Oh.
Yeah.
They were called awesome.
Well, maybe.
And then they turned into orange. All right, this is a great stone of conversations on Listeners for the Loose. Or actually, Listeners on the Loose.
For the Loose.
Listeners for the Loose people. 206-421-ROCK. Text us at 77999.
So it said, guys, did you see David Hasselhoff just put out a new song? Steve, I know you're too busy with Taylor Swift, but it's time to make the pivot.
Yeah, I had a couple of people actually send this to me. And
Wait, so we got brand new Chris Cornell.
Yeah.
We got new Taylor Swift.
Yeah, we do.
And now we have new David Hasselhoff.
So, yeah, they say good things come in threes. Everything comes
Clearly.
in threes. If you haven't checked it out, this is called Through the Night. This is something he recorded with the Australian duo KISW.
Oh, I remember when he was working on this.
Yeah. And now he's got a bit of it for you now.
Okay.
Do it, Steve. Wow. Yeah. Well, there you go. David Hasselhoff doing, just to show you that 2020 is what it is.
That David Hasselhoff song would be really cool if David Hasselhoff wasn't singing on it.
I just picture him like in his Baywatch uniform, like on a rock.
Yeah.
Just like, yeah. Wind flowing through his hair.
I just picture him on the kitchen floor with a sandwich hanging around by a burger.
That is still my favorite David Hasselhoff. Is the drunk Hasselhoff on the floor trying to eat a hamburger as his daughter films him.
Yeah. That's how I picture him in everything he does.
Well, it's nice of that band to let him be a part of that.
Well, if you're Q-Stack, nobody knew who the hell you were till now.
Good point. So it's kind of bittersweet, though, because you're now known for being the band that is doing this solid for David Hasselhoff. So people are talking about you, but don't you want to be known for not being the band with David Hasselhoff?
Yeah, it's kind of tough, you know. When
you want the exposure.
Oh, look at that. Is that the video?
The music video is actually pretty legit looking.
It looks like a Nine Inch Nails video.
Yeah.
It does.
Oh, and there's the Hoff.
Oh, there he is.
Okay, I have to say, the video does make it a lot better with the Hoff.
Yes. Yeah. This is one of those videos that's better with the sound off.
Yeah.
You're not wrong.
Wow, he almost looks like the Terminator.
I was about to say, it's a very Terminator vibe to this music video.
Yeah. Your clothes.
That'd be badass.
Let's sing for them.
I'd love to see a Terminator with Hoff in it.
You know, I wouldn't be opposed to that.
Like if they did like a deep fake remake and they just put Hoff in for the Arnold spots, that'd be kind of cool.
Okay, get on that, son.
Oh yeah, I'll work on that.
There you go. It is Listeners on the Loose. You pick the topic. You guide the show. 206-421-ROCK. Text us at 77999. More of your calls and more of your texts at 933 on The Rock.
BJ and Migs, mornings on The Rock, 99.9 KISW.
Spend less time in the laundry room and more time doing the things you love. Introducing the Samsung Smart Top Load Laundry Pair, now available at Lowe's. The washer's large capacity means you can fit more in every load. Plus, its super speed setting washes a full load in only 28 minutes. Shop the smart washer that will streamline laundry day, backed by Lowe's Price Promise. Based on using super speed on a normal cycle with an 8-pound load. Terms apply. See Lowe's.com/price promise for details. U.S. only.
Everything is better electrified. Like the guitar, toothbrushes, or cars. And Hyundai has the widest range of electrified vehicles on the market, including the first ever Tucson and Santa Fe plug-in hybrid EVs. You can use electric when you want it or gas when you need it. It's your journey. Evolve it beyond the pump in the 2022 Tucson or Santa Fe plug-in hybrid EVs. Visit your nearest Hyundai dealer or learn more at HyundaiUSA.com. Call 562-314-4603 for complete details.
$20 million, $19 million, $6 million. These are all awards recovered for clients of Phillips Law Firm. To win big, you have to fight big. And Phillips Law has been fighting the too-big-to-fail insurance industry for decades. Not every case will have a multi-million-dollar outcome, but Phillips Law will fight just as hard to recover the outcome you deserve. If you or a loved one has been injured in a car accident or on the job, call or click today at 1-800-JUSTICE or visit justiceforyou.com.
99.9 KISW, the Rock of Seattle. It's the listeners on the loose. You pick the topic, you guide the show at 206-421-ROCK. Text us at 77999.
Somebody just texted in saying, Steve, actually this is via tweet, sorry.
You got it.
At Waynesville. So Steve, don't listen to those guys being you guys.
What'd we do? What'd we
You,
say?
sir, are getting your Star Wars show Endor that has your beloved Ewoks.
Whoa! I watched the Endor trailer, and I didn't see any Ewoks. Did I miss them?
No, here's the problem. It's Star Wars Andor, which is Andor, which is about the Star Wars character Cassian Andor, not the forest moon of Endor.
I made that mistake
Steven,
too.
They screwed us.
I made that mistake too.
Who made his appearance in Rogue One, a Star Wars story.
So that's the prequel of Rogue One, basically.
Yes. Yes. It tells the story of Cassian Andor, has nothing to do with the forest moon of Endor.
Well, now they're just messing with us Ewokaholics.
Yeah, sorry, buddy.
That is not cool.
So sorry for your loss. And I am so happy.
Sorry to disappoint you, buddy.
Honestly, those furry little rodents can be gone with Jar Jar.
Why do you hate the Ewoks so much?
The galaxy way far away.
Turtle.
206-421-ROCK. Text us at 77999.
Somebody just texted saying I went to the pot shop last night and my bud tender said that my total was $69.
Nice.
The whole shop at almost the same time said nice. The main guy was like, yep, we're adults here.
That's very, very cool.
Bong.
Someone want to know what the Rev's wife thought of his face.
Before, during, or after? I mean, she's probably had a lot of comments about it.
in what context?
After you shaved your beard off thanks to Coach for Kids.
Yeah, she had before. I hadn't been dating her when I first shaved, so like this is like a totally new thing.
Oh, so she's never seen you with a baby face, like in person?
In person, yeah. And so she came up and she felt it, and she was kind of intrigued by it all, and didn't hate it. And I got to sleep in the same bed with her, so I think everything was okay.
I have to say that the fact that you're sleeping in the same bed with her anyway is a miracle. So this,
Right.
yeah, all right, good job.
Well, thanks.
And we've said, I mean, you know, we said earlier that you look a lot more likable and friendly without a beard.
I don't know how to take that.
I hate to say,
It's
I
kind
know.
of a compliment.
It is. I'm just like, I was surprised because every time I look at myself, I just feel like I'm just, I feel like I'm older, like I gained 10 years.
Which is funny because I think you look younger.
Yeah.
It's funny how the mind or you have a different perception of yourself than what other people are seeing.
So true.
Oh, absolutely.
Listeners on the loose, 206-421-ROCK. Text us at 77999.
So instead of you guys were going to get plastic surgery, what would you get?
Oh, plastic surgery.
I'll get a boob job easily, just like your daughter.
I guess,
you know, to ask
we'll get matching boob jobs. Solidarity.
Perfect.
Nice.
I think I would probably get rid of some of these wrinkles on my face.
So Botox?
Or a facelift, whatever, you know, because I have lots of wrinkles. I feel like I don't want to, I just would, whatever, like just to
stretch your
just
face?
stretch the damn thing because there's so many damn wrinkles.
That would look so weird.
It
I
would
want to
look
see
very-
you with plastic surgery.
Hey guys.
Or it plumps it up with the Botox.
So, is this going to be plastic surgery, Shamery? I didn't, you know.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
Well, I didn't laugh at you for your boob job. I just respected you for your choices.
Clearly, I wasn't being serious.
Oh, I'm sorry. Wait. All right, I want a dong job. I want, you know what?
Oh,
I
nice.
Want
You too?
I want a taint job.
I need a dong reduction.
There we go.
Hey.
Oh, yeah. Okay.
Sorry,
all right,
ladies.
All right. Anybody else have a not so serious thing they plastic surgerize?
I know. I'm torn between a nose job and fillers.
Sorry, that's too serious.
Yeah.
Move on.
Yeah.
Fillers.
Fillers.
You're supposed to say like your fingernails. You want to get plastic surgery? I mean,
Finger extensions.
yeah, that's what you need.
What are fillers?
Yeah, what are fillers?
Fillers are like when you see, like, you can put them in different parts of your face, and I think body too, but like it's more commonly the lips and stuff. I don't want my lips, but you can get the lines like on your face filled.
Isn't that like what they use Botox on? Or is that different?
Botox freezes the muscle, while fillers just kind of fill in the lines.
I I didn't realize that there were two different things.
Yeah, I got down the loophole watching chicks talk about it.
So is it like, do you look less plastic from fillers as opposed to, because Botox, I think the thing I always notice when people go a little too balls out on the Botox, like everything else on them looks their age except for their face, and it just looks weird. Like they look like a Barbie doll.
I think what makes it weird is the fact that because it freezes the muscle, it doesn't move around like normal human tissue. And at least fillers, you do give that natural movement. It just kind of fills in the lines for you.
Oh, all right then.
Gives you the plump lips, which scare me.
All right, can Steve get a filler boob job?
Please.
I kind of want him to do the filler lip. Just have him have those
fatter
big,
lips.
fat lips.
Oh,
like the Kylie Jenner lips.
The living
Looks
duck
like
face?
I got stung by a bee and then punched in the
Yes.
mouth. Lips.
Do it.
That's it.
Gloss it up.
Rev, you have anything you're going to do?
Prehensile tail.
Oh.
Was that like you got a tail?
It's
Yeah,
like
that'd
a
be
monkey
cool.
tail where
Yeah.
it can move around and pick stuff up.
Yeah, that'd be sweet.
Okay. You know what? I don't think there's any hope for him being like a likable, normal human being.
Well, man, he's got a nice mustache.
Oh, thank you.
He's got that. Well, it had a nice mustache, nice tail.
Interesting.
Danny, what are you going to get? Living tears? What are you going to get?
Yes, I just want to cry out. No, I actually don't know. I probably maybe just like some kind of help the bags under my eyes. I don't know how you do that, though.
Okay, so why is it everybody else can be serious and I'm the one that gets made fun of? Bags under your eyes. That's BS. You know what? There's an unconscious bias against me on this show, and I just did a survey, a company survey. I'm reporting you, Stephen J. Miggs, right now.
Well, I didn't pass the test on the first effort.
No, you didn't.
Or the second effort.
No, that was
nice.
it. Was so much. It was so much fun watching Steve try to pass this test.
I wonder if other people had this where like your company sends you like a link and you have to like watch some kind of like, sex harassment thing or some other thing or something. I don't know.
You know what? You are the kinder and gentler generation that this company's looking forward to.
But you got to read and watch this thing and then answer questions at the end of it. And like usually I just fly right through these 100%, no big deal. This one I got stuck on one question number 4, because it's like you could do one answer, multiple answers. Like there's like, and I kept clicking on and kept saying, no, you got 80% right. And this one question you kept getting wrong. So finally I looked at BJ. I'm like, what'd you answer on this one?
It was like I was back at school, like I'm the brainy kid and he's asking questions.
Because I couldn't figure it out.
Well, at one point this morning, I just look over at Steve, and he just has both hands on his face, just watching the video. Like he was in school. It was the greatest thing I've ever seen.
It really is. I mean, we get the
30-minute thing we had to watch.
30-minute thing, and we have to watch bad acting because they get actors to pretend that they're working in our workplace.
Well, CBJ, I've been watching a lot of Hallmark and Lifetime movies. That was actually pretty good acting.
I just love it. I feel like it's the same bad guy. Like I already know like what's going to happen. As soon as this dude walks in the office, I go, that guy is going to cause trouble. He is going to be the example of what not to do. That guy right there. And he always is that guy every time. Hey, Bill, yeah, hear me. I'm going to say some inappropriate things to you. And then the idiot watching this is going to click the right box. Ha ha!
Pretty much.
Yeah, that's really what it is.
Well, good luck to you all taking that test.
Yeah.
If you haven't done it yet.
Nope.
No.
Go to BJ if you need answers, because I'm not your guy.
I passed the test right off the bat.
Oh, look at you. Well, you got 100% right off the get-go?
I didn't say that.
Oh, okay.
I guess right off the bat was probably misleading. But I'm biased, as the test already worked out.
Clearly.
I'm biased to me being an amazing test taker. All right, there you go. All right, well, it is Listeners on the Loose. You pick the topic. You guide the show. 206-421-ROCK. Text us at 77999.
Someone said, props to you guys for Coach for Kids Day. That was a blast to listen to you guys and the men's room, but I missed it at the end. Who won the competition? Not that winning is the most important part, but it is.
I was, yes.
Thanks, Texter. I agree.
Well, here's the thing. When it comes to competitions, thanks to the Rockaholics in the morning that really went crazy. But I think that, between you swirling yourself, Danny just basically destroying his insides with the hot peppers, and then Rev really pushing us over the top with the beard. Though I think Vicky and the whipped cream also was a big help.
That's a very popular video out there right now.
Yeah.
Right? And you didn't even have to go to an OnlyFans for that action.
That gave us just a couple of $1,000. What did we end up with more than them?
We ended up with just a little bit over $22,000 raised in the morning, which was just, I left yesterday just like on cloud 9. I couldn't even believe we did that. That was so awesome of the Rockaholics. We didn't really do much. We did stupid stunts to ourselves, but the Rockaholics stepped up huge. Then the men's room did theirs, and they also just put themselves through the ringers. They were doing these crazy meat
Oh
shakes.
God, yeah! It was gas station food put together in shakes by
Mike.
Yeah, and if you watched it, and the videos are still up on KISW.com's Facebook page.
And he didn't do a very good job of blending them, because I saw when Ted did the chicken sandwich one.
Oh yeah,
and it was like he's like it's kind of chunky.
Yeah.
Oh like, no! Yeah. But so they did that all to raise money, and they ended up raising over $19,000.
So it was really close.
So we won, yay!
Yeah, but we did win, which means it's now a tie. So we're gonna have to have another competition soon, because they won the first one, we won the second one.
The first charitable contest, we got our butts handed to us. This time we went back into the war room and figured it all out and came back strong.
Yeah, we
Big
did.
win, narrowly beating them.
Yeah, so I don't know what the next thing is we're going to do, but we'll have to make it a big competition just because, again, it's not for the charity. It's for bragging rights. Okay, it's for the charity, too.
Yeah, so shout out to Operation Warm, who always do a great job helping us with Coats for Kids and the Washington State Firefighters, Council of Firefighters. I don't even know what the math is on that, but over 64,000. Where are we at now?
We're at
$65,000 has been raised.
And we want to thank you because they would have been happy if we could have just raised $35,000. They have more that they can do.
Ecstatic. Like the times where we've even raised like less than that, they're just so appreciative. They're just such a cool group of people. It's not like they're like, oh, you guys really dropped the ball on this.
Our buddy Dean from the Washington State Council of Firefighters, when he sees this, he's going to go out of his mind because no one expected this.
I'm no mathematician, but that looks like over 3,200 coats are going to be given to kids.
Well, you know what? I'm going to go with your brains on that because we were trying to get about 1,750 coats. So, and again, there are kids that need them. We were just figuring, well, if we get 35,000, that'll be good for them, and they'll be able to at least help out that amount of kids. But now there's so many more kids in Washington State that are going to get helped.
Yeah.
So thank you, Rockaholics. You guys are the best. All right, it's time to answer a big question, Steve.
Yes, sir.
And I actually want to give good props out to Ryan Castle and Taryn too. They helped out big too. Speaking of Ryan Castle, here's our big question: what do Ryan Castle and the '80s have in common? I'm going to tell you at 9:49 on The Rock.
BJ and Migs, mornings on The Rock, 99.9 KISW. And now, the Ryan Castle question of the day.
What do Ryan Castle and the '80s have in common?
I have a Girls era Motley Crue logo tramp stamp.
Yeah, it's true. He does.
I've seen it.
Yep.
It's hot.
It's very hot.
Yeah. Actually, I have a friend who has one, though.
I know. Reals. She rules, too.
Oh.
For real.
Okay.
It's the best tattoo ever.
That's nice.
We should all get matching ones.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right, I'll let you guys do that. Good job.
She also has one that says, never trust a big butt and a smile.
Oh.
Is that tattooed on her butt?
Yes. It's a little Belle Biv DeVoe lyrics for you.
Oh, really?
Yeah, you didn't know that.
I didn't know that. I didn't know that either. That's awesome.
Yeah, totally.
I don't know. Do I know who this girl is? Because I'm loving her already.
Yes, you definitely know.
All right. You know what? She's awesome, and even more awesome than I thought she was. Nice. Got a new survey. Turns out women say that the '80s are the decade with the most iconic hairstyles. I think we can.
Yeah,
I think we
can. Do you get more iconic than like that feathered hair or the new wave hair or the hair metal hair?
Yep.
Dude, I had the spiky on top, lines on the side like Brian Bosworth, Kentucky waterfall in the back.
I had the mullet with the spikes and also same thing.
Oh, yeah.
We were like twins.
Had the flock of seagulls haircut I had. That was pretty awesome. Yeah. Survey on.
I had hair. That was cool.
That was, you know what? That's a really good point, Ryan. That's a very good point. Ryan Castle, he's got a 12-pack. No hair, but a 12-pack. That's coming up next.
BJ and Migs play of the day.
Without the beard, I find you to be more approachable and more likable.
You're like a ray of sunshine now.
I don't want to be a ray of sunshine.
This black cloud of death.
I know. I want to be Eeyore. I don't want to be Pooh. But for half your life, you've been Eeyore. Why not be Pooh for the other half? See how it goes.
The Reverend Pooh Fuego.
I mean, think about it. You've been doing a lot of Pooh. Why not at least embrace the name and the character?
Oh, man, fine. Then I'm walking around here with no pants and just a red shirt on.
All right. Okay. I feel like I would be okay with that.
As long as you don't have a beard, I'm okay with that.
Yeah, somehow it seems fine.
BJ and Migs, mornings on The Rock, 99.9 KISW.
Today's podcast was brought to you by Travis Gagne, bankruptcy attorney. He's here right now and has agreed to answer more of your questions about bankruptcy. How much does bankruptcy cost?
Well, bankruptcy costs, of course, vary depending on what type of case you're filing. There's a certain amount of court costs and other out-of-pocket costs that you're going to have in any case. The filing fees in a bankruptcy case are about $300, whether you file Chapter 7 or Chapter 13. One of the things to watch out for when you're shopping for bankruptcy attorneys or looking at the different cost options is that a lot of times, especially the really cheap places, don't tell you up front about all the court costs and whatnot that you're going to have to pay in addition to the attorney fees. So make sure that you get the full picture when you're comparing prices of bankruptcy lawyers on what the attorney fees are, how much your court costs are going to be, so that you can really make a true comparison.
Thanks, Travis. If you have more questions about bankruptcy, you can reach out to Travis anytime at choosetherightchapter.com.
Spend less time in the laundry room and more time doing the things you love. Introducing the Samsung Smart Top Load Laundry Pair, now available at Lowe's. The washer's large capacity means you can fit more in every load. Plus, its super speed setting washes a full load in only 28 minutes. Shop the smart washer that will streamline laundry day, backed by Lowe's Price Promise. Based on using super speed on a normal cycle with an 8-pound load. Terms apply. See Lowe's.com/price promise for details. U.S. only.
Hello, Discover here to explain our cash back match. Here's how it works. We give you cash back for using your Discover card on the things you were going to buy anyway. Then we match that cash back in your first year. And that's why we call it Cashback Match. Now to recap and say cashback one more time. We match all the cash back you've earned at the end of your first year automatically. Discover. Exceptionally common sense. Learn more at discover.com/match. Limitations apply.